Yeah, I really wish that there was a good and easy way to get all that stuff switched out though, but I suppose Twitch wasn't really made for this kind of stuff in the beginning. Ah, well. It is what it is. And let's get this controller disconnected. And then this one enabled. What exactly? It's just the way that the VODs are handled. Like, I don't know if there's any better way of splitting up your stream into multiple VODs, because it would be a little bit weird to me, at least, having like a since I'm also archiving the videos, it would be a little bit weird for me to both have Genshin Impact gameplay in like and Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay in the same video, since the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff is supposed to be like a hardest playthrough thing. And yeah, so basically, in order to switch out, like, I know you can switch out the game that you're playing on Twitch, and it'll like sort of split it in terms of saying like, oh, this VOD contains video from multiple games or something like that. I think, at least when I was playing around with it at some point. But yeah, I just wish that whenever you switched games, it would just do a hard cut, for instance. Split the VOD right there instead of making them like the same VOD. Since I do upload the video straight to YouTube, so it would be a bit more convenient that way. But anyway, how are you doing, Kevin? I did read your message and reply to it, of course. So it's exciting news about your job opportunity. I'm doing pretty great. I think with my current approach to streaming, it's improving, like my motivation to keep doing it, while also, interestingly enough, I feel like I sometimes have more energy to do other things as well, simply because instead of having like an undefined week where you just need to do job applications throughout the week, at some point now it's more like, okay, I gotta do it Monday or I gotta do it Thursday, because those are the only days that I've allotted myself time to actually work on that stuff. And even though it sounds like a negative thing, because oh, now you're only spending 2 days a week doing job search related things, in my opinion, in my situation, it feels like it's had more the opposite impact. It doesn't feel more like you can just keep procrastinating because you're kind of forcing yourself into doing it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. And I'm just waiting for the shaders to optimize, because that always is a bit of a bore when opening this game up, but it's kind of something you have to do. But yeah, I've been watching a couple streams today. I was watching Tim Logic play RimWorld, and then participating in his stream, and then after that we raided another guy. Oh, what was his name again? Oh, I can't remember what his name was. Something roster. but like as in rooster. Rosterfield. And he was also playing RimWorld with sort of the same setup with the Twitch toolkit stuff. So now that I've given that a go, I definitely want to try that out on my own stream with some more mods for sure. There's just so many things you can do with once you start adding in mods on top of the toolkit. And I got the hunch that if you're not playing with mods with the toolkit, then as a viewer, you're like, okay, well, you have so limited options that, at least to me, it becomes a bit hard to get a good priority on things you can do. But yeah. You want more mods, you know? Very, very funny. Very funny. It's not what I mean. But then I've also been like, I don't think I can replace you, Kevin. I don't have any other, like, I have other moderators on here, like Vopi and Sarah are moderator, but they are not as proactive as you are, so I don't think that I'll be able to get you replaced just like that. Experience. For sure. German, yeah, gotta appreciate the Germans. They know how to get work done, right? So something else that I've also been working a little bit with is that I started working on some graphics for the channel, which they don't really, from what I understand, they don't really have a huge impact on building an audience, but I do like to keep things looking a little bit nicer and more professional. So if you go down, you see now I have a hardware it is called RimWorld thing, and I plan to make more once I know exactly what I want on this page. And I've added the Streamlabs leaderboards onto here too now, so let's close that. So now you can like really flaunt your interactivity. Okay, game. Don't tell me that it's like, oh, you used to. Oh no, I'm a dumbass. Of course, that's not why. I'm like, why is the game not responding? That's because I was clicked off it. There we go. What would you want more? I don't know. Cake would be nice. But oh well. Can't both have a German and cake at the same time, I guess. Oh shit, wait. Well, I was just about to say, if I I guess you kind of have related experience, although cake and bread isn't exactly the same, but if you really wanted to, you could probably make a cake, couldn't you? Yeah, you made me pizza, that's correct. That reminds me, I haven't made homemade pizza in so long, dude. I just have so many of those frozen pizza boxes lying around now. Being so lazy. Okay, let's see here. Oh boy, right. I remember what I did last time. I was farming that thing, but we kind of ran out of metal wires, so can't really do that for a little bit now. Yeah, you're leader in all categories. I mean, depends on how long back you look, I suppose. Wait, there's a fucking note thing here. How have I not noticed this yet? Tormented giveaway. Eh? Splatter Central is giving away passcodes to Tormented 666. Today's giveaway is sure to please die-hard tormentors. Passcode to Sneak Peek Tormented 666 free of charge. Experience the latest installment of Jonah One's seminal Splatterhole franchise right alongside our review staff. Rumor is 666 pours the gore, so grab one of 66 free passes by screaming, "I wanna get splattered" to splatgen.holo and Data Corrupted. Well, all time, of course. Other things wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Glad you stopped by at least, and you're staying in chat. Always appreciated. Say hi to Baga from me, though.
I'll tuck that away.
Okay, so I need to figure out what the next move should be. Later. Wait a minute. Is this the ancient vessel that I couldn't... Oh, that makes sense now. So the game probably prohibited you from going into this area earlier because this is a quest zone. But now it's showing an ancient vessel here. And I think this might be the one when I did a head count? Vessel count? way long ago. That I couldn't find. Because I was like one short on the map and I just couldn't find it anywhere. The question is though, are we capable of doing this one? Because... oh, I gotta remember the freaking UI and buttons and everything. Because we bought this, which decreases ranged attacks. Yeah, we got a little bit of corruption resistance on that. Cool. So maybe we can do it now. My other problem back then was that I didn't have any potions, which we still don't. We would have to go to Nora Lands most likely in order to consistently, or to quickly at least, fill it up. Alternatively, we could also try and get some more of these cold runs done, because 100% completion and all that. Because we have a few things we can do around here still. Since I didn't get the map for the Banuk figures from the very beginning, when, or at least as soon as we could, so... Let's go here for now, try and get the Banuk figure, maybe some resources for potions and stuff. And then I guess we'll take it from there. Corrupted machines ooze poison and have more health. They are vulnerable to fire. Alright. Should I get it or should I not get a drink though? And that is the question. Should probably leave it. Had too much sugar today already. Alright. Then the good question is going to be, how good am I going to be at this game today? Since it's been quite a while since I played last. Or maybe it's just because it feels like it, since I didn't do as long a session last week. Yeah, that's probably just why.
Saving these for the trail.
One rabbit. There we go. Guess this is also a good opportunity to get some medicine filled into our pouch again. And we also need to hunt some enemies that can drop us some of those metal wires. Because I would like to hunt some more Underjaws at some point, since they give pretty good modifications. Okay, now so one thing is that we know that the Banuk figure is up there, but where do we go in order to get there? Because we can't exactly climb up just about anywhere. Do need to kind of find the game's intended path, which is gonna boil down to one place that we can access it from. We can kind of make up way up here, but then what? Because I know we can sort of cheese our way up these slopes, if they're not too steep, but it's a bit, it doesn't feel right. And if we fall off the wrong place, we just lose a lot of hit points. Oh, there's a floating bush up there. Didn't see anything. Okay, so there's the zip line that takes you back down again. Okay, so I assume that just means that, yeah, okay. I just saw like a tightrope in the background, so we just gotta go over there and then start it from here. I really do hope, like, I really do hope that in the sequel they've, how should we say it, made multiple solutions to the same parkouring challenges, because it's like not really, I don't know how to put it, but it just doesn't feel good if you can't, like, if the reason why you can't get somewhere is because you don't know where the starting point is. Like, parkouring should have multiple starting points, in my opinion. I guess that's why for games like Breath of the Wild, you can climb on literally any surface that isn't too smooth, if you will. Or too non-flat, I suppose. Same with Conan Exiles, you can also climb on all vertical surfaces. And even like on upside down surfaces, like overhangs. Which is like one of the coolest features about that game. Of course, that means for level design, if you don't put like a physical world border, you can't go past this point kind of thing, and you don't make your level design according to it, then yeah, it probably won't work too well. Alright, we got the figurine. Now, did we have anything else that we needed to do? I mean, we've got a vantage point here in a corrupted zone. We've got a hunting rounds thing down there. Okay. was thinking on just making it down there by foot and then hunting stuff on the way to get just a little bit of XP,
I'll
but
find a use
mostly
for
the
you.
materials. Because there's also a lot of wild animals in these forests here, so can also make use of that. Seems like there's some robots up ahead. Nothing too crazy though. Just turn my local volume up a little bit.
Red light means trouble.
Oh. Oh, ow. Should definitely have dodged that. Wow. I guess playing Genshin Impact, I'm just so used that your attacks just have like way further reach in this game. Like just continuously attacking the air there for a couple seconds. Oh. It's kind of funny though, having just played Genshin Impact with a completely different control scheme. And normally, when I play Horizon Zero Dawn, it's not necessarily the, it's not usually been, how do we say, like I wasn't playing Genshin Impact before, I would play it afterwards. But I would always have this issue with this game where I would continuously do the button inputs for Genshin Impact. You know. I guess I still to some degree do that, but it's not as bad right now. Maybe because I'm more like conscious about it since I just played the other game.
Stay down.
And whack. Okay, so they give us, okay, a little bit of varied amounts of wire. That's good. So basically, if we just farm striders or something similar in huge quantities, then we can use some of those components to hunt Thunderjaws, which will give us way better things in return. Can't remember with the bellow bags. I kind of wanted to try and take them out again just to see. Don't they also give you something good? Greg, hey my man, long time no see. How you doing? Welcome to my Twitch chat. Hope you're doing okay. These do not drop the wire. Okay. I don't know if I want to spend my time on those. Still quite a ways to go down there. Too busy with work.
And one of these.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people say that these days. Or at least that's the impression I get. But good thing that you do find at least some time to take a chill pill, I guess. Or relax, I guess. It's maybe a better phrasing. Should I bother with these? 'Cause these I'm pretty sure they drop. They gotta drop the wire. Right? Okay, they can. Question is just how much.
Not much gets past
Oops.
them.
That's not what I should have done. Well, catch out of the bag, might as well. Okay. Using that trick there, not too tough anymore. It's just their freaking melee attacks, that's always been the problem. Because they get just a little bit too close and then they are so relentless in continuously attacking you. So if we can, I would like to try and avoid that. At least wherever possible. Wow, that one died really easily. Let's just heal up a little bit. Okay, doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything in the near vicinity. There's nothing super dangerous. Watcher there and a watcher there. Okay, do we even... No, we don't. We just want to kind of ignore those. Gonna circle around this place. There we go. It's been a while since I did a save. Should probably do that. Okay, we're getting closer to the hunting grounds now. Okay, this one was just completely oblivious to our existence there. I don't complain. Some more striders. Oops. Okay, they're all over there. Boom. Oh, that's also a thing that we could go for now that I think about it. right in the eye. These scavenger boxes you get occasionally will of course also contain wires, so since they tend to contain better stuff the higher quality they are, and the higher quality comes from, well, more difficult to hunt things. If we hunted like some
Save these for the
larger,
trail.
say medium-size robots, maybe that could give us the wires more frequently that way. Speaking of, let's actually see what we have. Okay, we have quite a few. Let's just open. There you go. Okay, 12 of them. Okay. Of course, it's not going to be every box that contains like this many wires, but that was a pretty good collection there. Oh. Now, since we're here right now, we might as well sell off things that we don't need before we run out of capacity. Like these talisman skulls and other things that are just, well, things you can sell. What about this stuff? Since we're also saving up to another armor piece, might as well start making some shards. There's so many of these, jeez. They're just taking up space. My space. So I would say if we have about get up to around 200 wire, then that's sort of where I want to be maybe before we do another Thunderjaw hunt. Just so that we don't have to run too much back and forth. Okay, so we're at 60 out of 70 in here. Oh. Sometimes the way it sorts these is a little bit funky to me. I wonder, because it goes like, oh, here's a 25% damage one. Here's another 25%, but it also provides a completely second stat. Oh, and here's another 25%. Seems a little bit odd. Maybe they just sorted in the order in which you acquired them, but then... No, that doesn't make quite sense either, because it sorts them according to rarity as well. So the higher rarity, the further up. It seems, generally speaking, to just be the better the stats, the higher up it is. But a little bit of inconsistency sometimes. Okay, so all of this stuff over here is part of the hunting grounds, which is why all these grazers are hanging out there. Remember that since from the last time we were here, at least. You can use it to hunt a lot of grazers very frequently, very rapidly. Since they always spawn right here in like this huge herd. With only like 2 of these watchers, because I did just get blinded by the other one. Oops. I'm getting a little bit overconfident. Whoa! Hi. Maybe this could also just be a good way to get it. The wire, I'm thinking. Just because of how many enemies there that keep respawning right here. Maybe not. They don't seem to drop them that often. When they do, it seems to be mostly just 2 of them.
Hero alert.
Get out of its misery. Assuming that they actually feel pain though.
Stocking up.
So another reason why this area is pretty good is because it's got all these traps that you can trigger, which is part of the hunting ground challenges. But the thing is, it's like each time you do the hunting grounds thing, since it requires you to hunt all the robots, every time you do a hunting grounds challenge, it spawns in all the enemies anew. So essentially you can just keep farming those same, well, I suppose it is called a hunting grounds for a reason, but yeah, you don't have to go and reload a save or whatever, and they always spawn, all the enemies always spawn in the same configuration too, so you know. Anyway, so
Ready to try another?
we have already done some of these, but didn't really do too well.
Test your skill with bow and arrow by shooting parts off the backs of graze.
Okay.
Can't wait to...
So this challenge requires us to remove parts off of grazers. The question is, should I be using these harvest arrow pack arrows, or should I? No, I should definitely use the hardpoint arrows. These have way more tear. Okay. Well, I guess it's just gonna be jumping all around. It's gonna be the best approach. So yeah, we just gotta remove the canisters. We don't actually have to pick them up. Very good.
Just stay out of their way.
Still much faster to take these out with just hitting the blaze canisters with fire arrows, but this is still a pretty cool challenge. I almost felt like I was playing on like super easy mode there though. But then again, those arrows do a lot of damage. For reference, if I recall, when I first did this trial on this difficulty, we needed to hit those canisters with multiple arrows before even one of them would pop off. So, you know, having the tier 3 bow, which allows you to get these hardpoint arrows, is definitely something you need. if you don't want to rip your own hair out. Or I guess you could technically do it earlier if you get the skills where you can knock multiple arrows and then fire those at once, but then you gotta be like, oof, really careful with your shots though. I'm just not that good. Just checking for any other bodies that we could get free loot off. But this seems to be it. Okay, so we can actually climb up here as well. That's pretty convenient. And that's one trial completed with a full sun, or whatever they call it again.
These blazing sun marks
Blazing
are rare.
sun marks.
Well done and well earned.
Oh, we got a reward box and a lot of XP out of that. Holy shit, okay.
This trial tests your ability.
So this trial we could have done like to the extent that it's required right now, like much sooner, but I just didn't have the patience for it back then. So let's try doing this. I feel like this is more so like trial and error than most other things, because it's a timing thing and you gotta like hope that they go in the right positions and stuff. Otherwise your log piles are not gonna hit jack shit. We've hit one thing so far, but I think might almost have botched it completely now. I don't know. Where do they even need to stand in order for that one? Come on, go somewhere that has log piles, please. Instead of just standing there, I need you to move. Hello? They're just on fire now. Ah! Surprised me. Oh, definitely won't be getting it this time though. And that's why I didn't have the patience for it. Well, I'll just loot these robots. And then see... Oh! A little bit stuck in there. Boy! You little shit. Then there's like one of them just standing right next to 2 log pile traps. I mean, that doesn't... I can't really use that for anything. There's this one, but I mean... Okay, so we did actually manage to kill 3 robots with the log traps, but it was just way too slow. I wonder if setting thunder traps, I mean traps, under some of these log piles, like in front of them or right where they are, might be a good idea, because that way at least the grazers would be stuck in place. That might be easier to time, maybe. I mean, I could of course also use my rope caster to just literally tie them in place, but that might be a bit too strong.
Yes.
Oh, so you still get reward boxes for completing the
This
trials
trial,
too. That's very
remember.
nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yes. Okay. Oops. Oh, what way are they going? Shit. Okay. Okay, so they're like limping off now. They're all badly hurt. Shit. Come on. Kill all 3. Yes! Nice. Okay, that was really nice. Didn't need the electric thing, even though they got electrocuted and stuck in place. I think. Pretty sure that the logs would have hit them in time, no problem, because they were still moving so slow. But that was more luck than skill, if anything. It's just a little bit of luck involved there, for sure. This one. Okay, so that means we got the last trial remaining, which I haven't even attempted yet, because we couldn't back then. We needed a... I guess actually we needed a... Yeah, we needed a tier 3 tripcaster, which, lo and behold, we couldn't even get at that point. I could really use a better Bluetooth adapter for my computer, I feel. It's gotta be the adapter. Oh shit, is it still saying Genshin Impact? Thanks, Atlas. That's actually... Don't worry about it, I actually appreciate that. every time I don't check what game it is I've set it to stream, like double check it, then it's always set to the wrong thing. I was streaming Genshin Impact earlier and switched it over into Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, I've just been having this issue where it doesn't update the game that I'm streaming properly. It's like it switches it back even though I set it. So let me just fix that. There we go. It's not an issue for the VOD, but it is still annoying in terms of like, you know, it doesn't go to the right place. No, I actually, Atlas, I actually appreciate that very much, because that's a great help. So don't worry. And I guess I do get annoyed, but
blazing
that's
sun.
not on you,
Congratulations.
of course. That's on the way that it's all handled.
I should go.
Come back when.
Okay, so before we do the next one, yeah, I would like to open these boxes that we've been receiving. Shards. Okay. Just a bunch of shards and blaze.
Would you like to give it another go?
How come I'm getting Genshin Impact questions in Horizon Zero Dawn? Yeah.
Use your
I mean,
blast
if
wire
that
and
happened, I would
card your
definitely,
tripcaster to
I would
bring down
definitely
grazers. I'll be timing you.
pick up on what
Explosions
was
scare
going
them,
on.
so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta
Use your
repeat this.
blast wire and Karja tripcaster to bring down grazers. I'll be timing you. Explosions scare them, so you may want to use your blast sling to drive them into your traps.
Okay,
I like that one.
I liked it. Well, at least we have plenty of resources for this, so. So how many do we need? 6. So let's do one here for now, because we have 3 minutes to do this. But I mean, couldn't we just be like super aggressive with these though? I mean, like literally go kaboom. That's 1. That's 3. What? None of these guys triggered? Kaboom. Okay. I mean, 3 minutes is... This is easy though. At least when you kill them with one thing. You can probably just do... Boom. Oh wow, okay, that was... Piece of cake. Need to get back into streaming HCD. Ah, Horizon Zero Dawn, right. Like generally speaking, or like right now? Ah, okay. I mean, it's a really good game. I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel though. And I don't know, I mean, is there even a big audience for this game, particularly speaking? Because I've just been streaming it because it's a fun game. Okay. Could you like stop throwing yourself around? I haven't actually watched any trailers on the sequel. I got like a few glimpses of it because I stumbled upon an article and I was like, oh, this is already spoiler territory, I don't want to go there. But I mean, if you really think about it, just how old this game actually is by now and how good it still looks. There's no way that the sequel wouldn't look even better, or at least to this standard, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's not always about how many people are watching a specific game, you know? I just wanted to try and challenge myself to actually beat it a second time on the hardest difficulty. And I thought, well, I might as well stream while I'm doing. I have definitely noticed that it's not a great title to grow an audience in. Thanks for the follow. Speaking of which. But it doesn't bother me that much. Ah, okay, that's fair enough. I'll talk to you later, Atlas. Thanks for dropping by too. And the follow. Come on, Aloy, you can get up there.
How'd you? First time, and you win a blazing
Oh yeah, I forgot
sun.
that. He's like,
You're
how
good.
did you do
Even
that?
for Nora.
Just how? Well, that was all
Time for me to
those
head out.
blazing suns that
I'll
he
be
had to
here
give.
when you're ready to test yourself.
So that brings us up to 3 skill points. What to level up though? Oh, I know. We were focusing on this last. Now with that out of the way though, guess the only things I truly care about is getting, like, for instance, this skill, or being able to knock multiple arrows could be nice. Quiet sprinting is useful, but it's not necessary, I guess. Oh well, we'll get to that when whenever it becomes relevant. Okay, let's head on south. That's this direction. Whoa, that screen shake just totally fucked up my aim. Yep, nope, not gonna hit those anymore. Did it just like totally ram its friend?
Rare part.
Okay, so we're getting close to the vantage point. Okay, it's another grazer just. God damn it. Not sure how I hit it there. Seemed like the arrow went past it way before, way after the turn around. Alright. Spirit damage upgrade coils. We haven't even made it that far in the game yet. Getting so many of those. Oh, shit. Nope, okay, I'm gonna let you run. Just this once. Air Combat Academy.
Apakashit Storm Tour, Day 2. My father guest lectured here. A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Huh. Kind of want to dwell on that a little bit because what he said there kind of made me think. So he says he might have well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I wonder if it's because, I suppose it's because in this future, because we're so far ahead in time, aerial combat isn't even relevant any longer. It's gotta be. Because why else would you say something like that? So I suppose the idea is that medieval warfare as compared to modern warfare in our day and time is to them whatever future warfare looks like at this point compared to current state of warfare. It's probably got some truth to it. I mean, we're probably headed that way anyway.
So much for being careful.
The main question is though that if it's either A, because no wars are fought any longer, or B, because we're like, you know, in space or something like that. I mean, we're already getting slowly to that point with UAVs, which is, I would still argue that it's still you know, airspace based combat, because it's just the difference between a manned and an unmanned vehicle, right? Alright, these are fucking corrupted ones. Yep. Should probably have thought about this a little bit before I went in at first. Oh well. I'm sure we can manage. Whoa! Calm yourself. That one seems to be limping. Whoa, 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 up. Come on. Okay, that's one more now. I mean, they're definitely not lying when it's said in the tooltip they have way more hit points. Or at least are very, very durable. Because I don't remember that being such a stark difference in on normal difficulty. What the fuck was that one shooting at? Yeah. What was that shooting at? Is it like shooting at some bunny rabbit or something? Eh? Oh well. Whatever the case, we cleared out this old air academy. Not much left of it though. Like even the stairs hardly even work anymore. So there's some stuff up there. Wanted to see if there was anything underneath though. Got some ancient debris. What else? Okay. Oh, I can hardly even see what's in here. It's so freaking dark. Hello. Does this go back up? Yep. Indeed it does. Well, let's see if this is gonna be like a huge article of things that I want to read through. Special orders. Okay, it's not too insane. All personnel currently assigned to Company E, 5th Battalion, 3rd Civilian Guard Brigade, Aurora Zone. Report to Verticarrier Bay Onyx at 0500 hours and board assigned Vert. Departure at 0530 hours. Arrive in Beira, Mozambique at approximately... Oh, I actually don't know how you would say that in military time. 0-100 hours? 0 hours? Local time. Lodging assignments and duty schedules to be received upon landing and intake. Assist FADM personnel and Mozambique... Oh shit, how do you say this? I'm probably gonna butcher it. Mozambican civilian battalions in A, construction of defensive obstacles along the Channel coast, and B, ballistic perimeter shielding around the Aeroporto International de Beira. Okay. So that's their international airport, I suppose. Upon completion of construction duties, participate in combat and base defense training operations in anticipation of enemy contact. As always, comport yourself so as to be a credit to your unit, your country, the goals of operation, enduring victory, and yourself. Special orders end. Yeah, so this is a bit of foreshadowing, or hinting at a larger picture, I suppose. The main question is, who are they setting defenses up against? Because we still don't know what happened all those years ago since the world got cast into, well, absolute apocalypse. Okay, so we have another hunting ground up here. Should we just warp there and do it immediately? Might as well. Got plenty of fast traveling supplies, so there's no reason not to. I also haven't been to this village up here yet. Otherwise it wouldn't have been light grayed out. So that means that there's possibly gonna be some missions over there that I haven't you know, come across yet. Hopefully with some interesting rewards.
Looks good.
I guess we might as well do the hunting grounds first though. Seems like we'll be dealing with some mellowbacks though. Not necessarily, doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be some harder challenges, but you never know.
Never know when I might need these.
Okay, so I know those mellowbacks have ranged attacks, but I presume that we can get by without getting hurt. Okay, so we can climb up here. Okay, let's do a quick save.
You can stay away. I have no quarrel with the Nora.
And I have no quarrel with you. What is this place?
These are hunting grounds, and I'm the keeper. I offer the element trials for those who want to join the Hunter's Lodge. Now you know, so you can be on your way.
Wait, what if I want to have a go at one of these trials?
Then I have to give them to you.
He doesn't sound too happy about that.
What are the trials?
These trials test a hunter's skill with different ammunition types when taking down machines. If you can't master mine in time, maybe you should try one of the easier hunting grounds out in the world.
How many hunting grounds are there?
5 in total. I'm sure one of the others would welcome you.
Wow,
3 to choose from. Go ahead.
he's just a complete douchebag. So fire, ice, and electric.
For this trial,
Okay.
shoot the containers on Strider's backs with fire arrows. If you hit them right, you'll get quite a blast. Good.
doesn't
I'll
sound-
start timing when you slide down a rope.
That doesn't sound too terrible. So where are these anyway? This way? This way. Okay, right, so it's Striders. But aren't there blaze canisters covered in... Or does that depend on where you find them? A little bit more difficult than doing it with grazers, but did I hit? Oh, I did. Oh wow, they don't give you a lot of time for this, holy shit. Oh, definitely like the sound, but will it... Oh, I just barely did it, holy shit. Okay, well we did it. Bit risky getting this loot, but oh wait, this is a freeze bellow back, right? Don't think we've come across one of those yet. Only the fire ones.
Grab this now.
If I recall, they basically function the exact same way. One's just a different element than the other. Oh, There's a bunch of striders right there. Where were they earlier? Maybe I was just blind. Does happen.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable.
He just sounds super bored with
In this
life.
trial, you must take down machines that you have frozen first.
Oh
So
shit.
you'll need arrows, bombs, or bolts that freeze before you can begin. And a weapon that can fire them, of course.
So basically I can't do that one yet. Like,
In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going. Wonderful.
so I wonder how many of those we gotta do. Because I can only do shock with these shock wire packs. Yeah, shock wires. Hmm. Ow. What canisters are under their bellies? Oh, those. I see.
It's off.
God damn it. Okay, now at least I know how to do it. Now we just gotta do it.
Here they come.
But in order to do the other one though, I'll have to go and buy a sling that can shoot elemental stuffs. Because I don't think doing it with a warbow would be a good idea.
A full sun on your... In this trial, good luck
Accept.
with them.
I accept your challenge. Okay, would be nice if it weren't like further away this time though.
You saw it. This is it.
Like, I hate to complain, but it would just straight up. Ah, okay. Oh, we're not in here. Fuck. Could they like please not do that? Yeah, this is not gonna work. Whoa, okay, I almost died there. It's just too much shit. I suppose that counts. Probably not. Ah, those fucking striders are such a pain in the ass. Could you, like, please? I like how the game normally introduces you to these as being very skittish, and the slightest amount of noise will scare them off. Yet here they are, completely annihilating you.
Are you gonna run? Yeah. In this trial, if that's what you...
Guess it would make good sense to get rid of those striders first. What am I hitting here? Okay. Oh, I'm so screwed. And Aloy died. God damn it. I might have been able to do it if it weren't for the fact that I missed 2 of those shots. But only barely. Also doesn't help that I'm the one medicine now.
So, in this trial, you'll need to stun Bellowbacks with shock
Wait a
ammo.
minute. What?
You can always...
Did you see that? Hold on a second. Oh, so we died, but we still completed the trial.
Just what I...
Okay then. Very well. I guess it's because once you complete it, it's like, oh, gonna do an autosave because this is like a special quest progress thing. Huh. Oh well. I guess that got us up to like the top very easily. Damn, we gotta have a lot of blaze now. Right? Got one of those, but... Let's see. Got all this trash we can also sell. Yep. Definitely got a lot of blaze, but that does make sense with given all the grazers we've just been hunting recently. Easy metal shots. Yeah, let's sell another 50. Sell some sparkers as well. Don't know if there's any reason to save on all the lenses. Oh, you can just straight up buy the Shadow Sling here. Huh. We have all the things for it. So if we buy it, I mean, this is the tier 3 Shadow Sling, tier 3 sling. So if we buy it now, we don't have to, we can do this task now and not have to do later. Let's do it. So let's switch that out for the Tripcaster, I suppose. Yes. Very nice. So, guess for the sake of this trial, we might as well... Oh yeah, hold on. Let's give it some handling. Just to improve the reload speed. And then let's upgrade the freeze capability so we won't need to hit as many times, hopefully. Yeah, that looks alright. Huh. Oh, there it is. I was just about to say we don't get like one for sling ammo, but there it was. Do we need some fishbone now before we can make the next upgrade? Oh, now what do we invest in here though? To get this one. Alternatively, I would also like to get the... Okay, it's only the resource inventory. Okay, well, let's get the strong strike for now, just because it increases our combat prowess. Do a save so we don't have to do all that stuff again. Can't we make free
I'm gonna prove myself in these trials.
things
I
at a
should do
time?
it fair and square.
Very good.
You're back. If you can freeze... Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Shouldn't use my weapons up here. It'd be cheating.
Kill machines while frozen. So it doesn't matter which ones, I suppose. Wow, okay. So I did expect something like that. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't like that we don't have any healing capabilities right now. That makes things a little bit more difficult. Difficult for sure. But I also don't want to go out of my way to go and get some... Guess we can just use these potions for the time being.
Slide down.
Oh, okay. So it does actually return us to right before we even started the trial. Oh, but now they're like located in all completely different places. Oh. And one arrow. Could you like not? Oh no, I don't think these potions are gonna do it. I'm also being very much right up in their face about this. I mean, for sure the bellowbacks are the main danger here. Oh, I am so dead. Okay. Fine, I'll go and get some medicine before we do this. But I suppose that means we have to go. That means we have to go and cancel the thing first.
Stop.
And
Yeah.
then, yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay. Oh, we could also use resistance potions now that I think about it. Well, to reduce damage, that is. Should probably still get some medicine though. Okay, so there is a side quest here in Hunter's Gathering. Probably go and at least accept it, hear what he has to say before we go off and get medicine. Because otherwise, I might forget about it. And it's a she, okay.
Little Spark. Name's Jira. I run this fine watering hole.
I like what you've done with the place. Something troubling you, Jira?
When the Karja fort opened, I got word that my husband had come looking for me. But only the word made it to the fort. He didn't.
You have a husband.
Kendrick. Beat him in an arm wrestling match. I left him behind when I left the claim. Some metal sellers passed him at the bridge near the glare break. Seeing as you drift on the wind, little spark.
If I'm out that way, I'll look for him, but do you want him to find you, Jira?
Ever have those mornings when you wake up without all the answers? Still, I'll be heading up to the fort to resupply. Luck on your travels.
Damn frigid, isn't it? Even cold.
Okay, so that's a generous raw box.
In a claim, I'd wager.
I've seen this fort.
There should also be a Banuk figurine this way. The mountain somewhere. Ah, this looks like it could be the way. Yep. Those marks basically mean Banuk stuff. So do we just jump up here? Yes, we do. Okay, so I guess we gotta make it up there. Time to get climbing. Don't look down. Oh no, I looked down. Maybe we can go down and get that metal flower and try and get some medicine along the way. I don't think we'll be able to get any if we stay up here at least. I mean, makes kinda sense. Alright, if I go that way, there should be some scrappers around that waterfall. I remember that. Hey, you're getting awfully close now. Could you like? Whoa. What you doing now? Is it like calling out for its friends or something? Come on.
Oh, nice.
Please. Someone, please help. I can't. I need help. Help. I
I don't want to go down like this.
Wait, what?
Praise All Mother. Thank you. Thank you. I won't forget this.
So he's not gonna give me anything?
Saved my life. I promise I won't waste it.
Okay.
Handy? Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Big is that? Oh, it's a rat. Like super small creature just skittling across the floor there. Hey, let's take out some scrappers as well. I know we're looking for medicine, but we might as well take out some lower tier enemies. Would be nice if I could hit something that's not covered in metal plates though. Oh shit. Where did that arrow come from? Oh, random hunters. Oh, there's the metal flower. Forgot we were looking for that as well.
That's good.
Watch your hair!
Wait, didn't we just take out 3 of these?
I'd call that a victory.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You must be happy to be a proper Nora at last, Seeker.
Good. I can use this.
What's over there? I see you, buddy. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, now I might as well just melee it. Yep. Okay, so let's see, where are we? So we got the metal flower here. There's another one over there. There's another one up here. Wait a minute. Wait, why don't I have... There's a location there I don't have either. Okay. And something... okay. Something even more curious to me. So this is Day Tower, which is... Before, earlier in the game, the game guides you towards going up this path. But I wonder, you could probably have gone around that place. What happens if you just went to Meridian around Day Tower? Because you didn't have to go there. And what happens if you go to Day Tower, but you go there from the opposite side? Huh. Ow. lose a little bit of medicine on this encounter. Hopefully not too much though. They definitely seem to keep coming though. I suppose that we're just two groups of animal herds relatively close to each other and they just sort of aggroed into the same location maybe. Whatever the case, they're taking out now.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So we can go down south from here and there should be some crab thingies. Oh, what are they called again? Shell walkers, that's what they're called. Sometimes they provide some pretty interesting loot. Well, I'm also trying to see if I can't find some freaking fish in these waters. Which is something I've commented on a couple times a few episodes ago. That if I slack on collecting certain wild game and fish and such as we get through the game, eventually I'll have to backtrack in order to get certain materials for the pouch upgrades. And I wanted to avoid that, but here we are. At this stage I almost feel like I have to go and backtrack to earlier areas in order to have an easier time finding fish. Because they don't seem to spawn in areas where the waters aren't deep enough or the rivers aren't wide enough. Or whatever the case might be. Can we get up here? Thank you. Saw there was a campfire up ahead and it's been a while since we did a quick save. We can get up here, that is. Yeah. Very good. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where are you? Like, how is there no fish here? I guess this is, technically speaking, mountain water going down a mountain, but for the sake of the game, it would have been nice if there had been fish around.
So they woke up.
I'm just completely ignoring the fact that there's enemies around me because I really want to find these freaking fish now.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
How far must one go to find these mythical creatures called fish?
These will keep.
Found one. A mythical trout. Never before seen in the wild. Now it's dead. Well, if it drops the one thing that we need, we might not need to collect any fish for a while. Okay, it did. It did. And now we need fish skin. Lovely. Oh, dude, there's like a fucking army of them here. Salmon. Salmon. They're all salmon, I suppose. There's like 5. Okay, there's more trout, but not that it matters, but there's definitely multiple fish here, which is good. This might be the spot. Assume it's behind the pillar then. Okay, might take the ones. No, gotcha. I don't think any of them has dropped what we're looking for though. No. Because we could see that by the color of the loot icon. Since it's a blue rarity item, it would have to be blue for it to show that it would be a blue rarity thing. Makes sense. You get at least some fish bone, but okay, well, as long as there's more fish down this river, then I'm fine.
Them soon enough.
Otherwise, I'll have a freaking freak out. Don't know why I'm jumping on these. There we go. There are some ominously looking bellowbacks right there, though. Which would be nice if they just leave me the fuck alone. So where are we? Okay, so it's this river, so it's this bridge here. So technically speaking, if we went back to this campfire in that direction and did a save and loaded that save, I assume all the fish will return? Well, let's go and check it out.
Good for an old
Definitely
rarity.
beats aimlessly walking along the riverside for ages.
Keep that for later.
Go. And since we got that skill that increases our medicine pouch capacity to twice of its normal contents, we can actually carry a fuck ton of it now. Otherwise we'd already been full. Whoop.
This'll last.
Okay, let's do a save. Ouch. And then do a load game. I used that trick a couple, like last week as well, in order to keep respawning the Thunder Jaws. Very effective. Guess you can also do that to refill your medicine if you have a happen upon a good location for it. Can't make it out. Is it blue? It looks blue. It is blue. Cool, okay. Let's increase the calorie capacity of this. And for the last one. Cool. So, let's see. We still have a weapon satchel that can be upgraded if we get some rabbit's skin. Alternatively, if we get more fish skin, we can also upgrade our Terror Blaster ammo cap. But don't know how important that one is. I just really wanted it for the Shadow Sling. Just because it's already very limited. You know, it requires you to restock your ammo supply very frequently if you don't. So it's just really convenient. Okay, so we were doing this hunting ground, so let's try that again. This time maybe we'll have success since we have medicine, but we can maybe also gain a little bit of a benefit if we use a fire or frost resist. Can you use both? I don't know.
We should send help to the Nora. Make up for some of what we did in the past.
Okay. Well, let's at least get over to the hunting grounds first. So let's resupply those. Guess we could tie down the Bellowbacks if they make too much trouble for us, but that would also be a little bit... I mean, we don't have too much time to do this objective, so if we can do it without resorting to something like
if you can freeze enough
tying down the Bellowbacks, that would be that would probably be the best approach. I mean, there's the other rope down here too, but there's just no enemies around there. So why would you ever choose that one? Oh, we gotta do 5 enemies. Yeah, all the other enemies are this way. Let's one more after this one. Hey, where's the last one? Oh, it's even coming our way. Brilliant. Please. Yes. Okay, so technically speaking, we should be home free now. However, I did want to try and collect the loot of those enemies if I can. So what's this one weak against? Okay, tear and stuff. It's nothing too special. Mostly just wanted this one just because it was a blue modifier. It's not like it was gonna make it or break it, but you know, everything counts.
This will do nicely.
And now we don't have to talk to this, well, quite impolite kind of guy any longer. Well, after handing it in, I suppose.
Don't you look smug? Here's your blazing sun.
Here's your blazing sun.
Oh, Pep.
Oh, good.
See ya. get rid of some of these very common lenses at least, just to clear up some space. And what else we have of stuff that's literally just to be sold anyway. Okay. What's the time? Okay, we're running on 2 hours. It's not an issue. Okay. Should we go for quiet sprint as the next thing? I feel that might be something. Can also go for the multiple shot things. So those are also rather expensive. Okay. So where do we have more of these hunting grounds? We also have some things over here that we need to go do. Corrupted zone for one, and a vantage point. Oh yeah, okay, so I was just thinking, how do we have this campfire but not the merchant right next to it? That's because they only go white after you've actually talked to them, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so there's also the hunting grounds over here, which we have dipped into, but still need to complete some of the things. We could also go for this flower here. Kind of want to go for this one. Can we not mark this instead of a quest? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, we can just track the Nora armor thing, I suppose. Just to keep it less confusing. As much as I do like the sling though, I'd much rather spend those materials on a Tripcaster's ammo instead. Also because we can use that one to do explosive stuffs. Which even without upgrades already does a ton of damage. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, so these require quite a lot of wire. Ah, hold on. Because this Shadow Sling didn't. Maybe I need to backpedal on it? Yeah, okay, so this is where, You still make 3 of them. But yeah, I mean, the amount of electric damage, I suppose, is... Yeah, it's way less than the Tripcaster. That's probably where the main difference lies. It's all situational. Definitely don't want to have to place down or hit with multiple of those electric bombs with the sling though, in order to get the same effect. Then they would sort of quickly end up becoming very expensive to use. I don't really want to fight those scrappers.
These are helpful. Bitter though.
But those two were definitely in the way. Do we have fish in this lake? Oh yeah, we have some sawtooths. Gotta make sure we get up in the right place here. Otherwise, we might find it hard to find the correct path. Right, yeah, because this is the area in which the flower is located, so guess we just gotta use our focus. Down there? Yeah, it's down there. Okay, we actually just need one more for this collection. We have all of them. Oh, and we have all the Banuk thingies. And we also have all the vantage points for one of them. Can't remember if the vantage points have a trader that wants the intel, but I do know that the others definitely do, so that's at least something we can turn in as well. Though I can't recall if it gives you anything major in return. Don't think it does. Not saying it's not useful, but you know. Ah, there's the campfire. So let's go this way around and get the other flower up here. To see if there was some sawtooth spawning up ahead. Or is this a scrapper thing? Oh, this is definitely sawtooth. But that's a scrapper though. Not just one, but a whole 3 of them. Where the fuck did that third one go? It's a little bit distracting that it just went off to the side and completely ignored the fighting down here. Oops.
Down you go.
Oh, yes indeed. Pretty strong weather up here though. Good thing we have this ranged damage reduction armor on. Okay. So there's like no scrapper herd icon up here. So I suppose those are the only ones we're gonna see. Apart from the sawtooth later on. Hopefully. Okay, so it's supposed to be around here. Oh, there it is. But if it's just the one, then we should be fine. give it a good few whacks while it's stunned, and... Oh, I fucking missed the critical hit. For some reason the prompt disappeared right as I was about to trigger it. Oh. Easy peasy.
Snow. No haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Okay, so I suppose it's gonna be up here. Okay. Oh dude, you can see the storm birds from way up here still. Two of them, one on the left and one on the right there. That's cool.
Look out below!
Okay, Aloy, don't die now, please. Because you have to find this metal flower. Which has to be around here somewhere. Oh. So it's over there somewhere. There we go. I wonder which one this is.
The old
Okay.
didn't leave the...
Not the one needed for completing a different set, but let's clear that. But it's something. So what I'm thinking is we go down the mountain on this side and then go northeast a little bit towards that campsite. Save the game and then maybe fast travel away from there. We'll need quite a lot of shots before we can buy the Nora Protector Heavy because we just bought that sling, but oh, this is like some sketchy path, holy shit. But we can definitely take out some Thunderjaws to get us part of the way there. And maybe if we take a look at what other things we might want to buy later on. Oh, maybe doing this is a bad idea. I should probably have followed the path, shouldn't I? I mean, this is not Skyrim, so if you step down the wrong cliff edge, you just keep falling until you hit the ground and you die very quickly.
Easier when I was a kid.
Hardcore. Okay. Campfire discovered. It's right up here. Okay. So what's that up there? Oh, why does this look so unnatural? Pretty interesting rock formations around here though. There's a scrapper. Should I go for that metal flower before we warp? Because we are technically just going over here to do some more hunting ground stuff first. I think. Or we could go and do some Thunderjaw hunting. Let's do that first. Because that way we can maybe get some better modifications, and then that might help us in the hunting grounds. You never know. Okay, we do a quick save here. We've got the right weaponry. Let's go. Take out another Thunderjaw, hopefully. Ow! Almost took us out. That's okay. Oh shit. I was getting like carried away. Where's the thing? Actually, where is the thing? Try to take that off. Oh wait, we didn't break out the fucking thing on the outside. That's why I couldn't find it. Oh, we did. Yeah, shit. There we go. Just like not get tied down entirely. Is that why I just saw that? Oh, maybe it's because of those hunters missing with this thing there. If they could just like not do that. Bad guys? Those are totally bad guys. This is my show. That one's down now. Time for these losers to say goodbye. Hopefully before they wreck me though. Says the guy who just called them losers. There we go. Resistant melee, and 51% handling.
Helpful.
Very nice. Oh, and he drops 5 health potions. Okay. Well, I can't complain about that for sure. That was actually kind of nice. God damn it. Do your freaking combat roll already. God damn it. Like, I know I don't have to take these guys down, but thinking maybe we could get some more free potions. If not anything else, at least. Headshot. Okay. Just a few metal shots. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that's just the sign, right?
I'll tuck that away.
Good thing there's all this medicine around here too, so that you can always restock every time you do a save and reload. So before we do that though, let's look at so it was 51% handling, which you have one that's much. Wait, what? Wasn't it like a? So we got the damage one. Yeah. Thought it was a handling thing. Is it because... Oh, we're at capacity, so I probably gotta go back up to the thing to make sure that we actually looted everything. Damn. Well, I hope those things are still there then. Yep. Okay. Oh wow, we didn't loot a single one of them. Shit. Well, good thing I double checked before we loaded a save, because that would have been a little bit shitty. Just tell me something though. Just tell me that we kind of gotta go back to Meridian and get rid of some of all this shit in a proper way so that we don't lose out on shards. Well, let's at least take these free for now. And then do a fast travel to Meridian. Guess that means we can also go and take a look at what the trade-ins are gonna offer us, because I don't remember. I don't remember if it's like just a box full of resources, or if they actually just give you a bunch of OP modifiers or something. Something in my memory tells me that modifiers might be involved. Only one way of finding out though. Okay. Let's go up north, that direction.
Oseram armor don't make you an Oseram.
And sell off all the things we don't need. Hello there, merchant man. Let's start with the modifiers. Maybe we should just sell off all the green ones almost at this point. And then we come to things like these where I'm like, okay, we only have one frost thing remaining. And then like, okay, let's get rid of him. No mercy. So many of these corruption resistance ones though. And let's be a little bit less. See, this is the point where I'm like, okay, so you lose 3% handling and 5% tear, but you gain 7% shock. So it's more diverse, but less focused, I guess. Like you technically... Let's see. So you technically get 1% less out of the green deal, but you get more variety. But then again, it's percentages, so it's like... Yeah, let's just get rid of the green one. So low percentages don't make enough of an impact on weapons, at least. Then we have these cases, which are way more interesting, because 8% stealth as opposed to 6% stealth and a bunch of other resistances. Then in this case, these blue stealth ones are always going to be worse than. So I'm actually going to get rid of the blue ones in that case. Don't care too much about corruption resistance. Can get rid of that one too. Okay. Let's get like this. Don't need that one either. Okay, that cleared out a good chunk of our inventory. And then let's go. Oh shit. Specialty merchant flower collectibles, machine resources, artifacts, eclectic collectibles. So let's see. How far are we through the game? Okay, we're only 51% through, but I wonder if that's measured up against the quest lines just. I suppose it is. Which, you know, we haven't really been progressing the quest line for quite a while, just in order to get stronger. Which means or tells me that eventually, if we when we start progressing the quest line, this percentage is gonna go up pretty quickly. Okay, so collectibles. Yeah, so I guess that's the artifact collectible, maybe. At least it's gonna be one of them. Gotta go find the one that wants Banuk.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard.
Treasures or whatever they were. Effigies.
Back from the wilds.
Banuk relics.
Tell me more about these
simple wood. He left the figures near, including.
Okay,
you ready?
Yes, so we can get this one. Okay.
Come on back. You're there.
So, what's in this box? Oh, okay. So a bunch of modification boxes and 500 shards. Blue, another green, a green, a green, and a purple. But the purple one was just a terror upgrade. Question is though, is this a really good terror upgrade? Maybe it could be one of these.
Outlander, do you have relics to trade?
No. Much rather have a damage one that happens to also give tear though, so basically the opposite way around. Yeah, so side quests, weapons of the lodge. So we have 8 out of 15. So we need to clear out another. Wait. Oh, that's probably because we already did some in one of the locations. So that means we gotta finish up that location. And then we have, I think, 2 more locations. Yeah, 2 more locations. Then we can get all those large weapon boxes, which I kind of really want. Because the sooner we get those, the longer they're going to be useful. Make sense? And I remember like the first time I played the game, I went the longest time without using the rope caster, just trying to get like sniping skill shots with the precision bow. And when I found out the rope caster, how it functioned and what it actually did, it just completely changed the way I played the game. The only thing is, back then, that revelation didn't come until I'd basically beaten the game already, since the first rope caster I got was the one from the Hunter's Lodge, which is also a T3, but it's I don't know if it's actually better than the one you can buy, but it's a little bit different looking. I assume it's gonna be better, because otherwise it just seems like a waste of time. Other than for the bragging rights, I guess, which would be a lame reward. Not that the base game had too many things in it which weren't completely one-sided, like equipment, for instance. Here's his armor, it only gives you fire resistance and then has 2 modular shot slots for extra things. But it's so heavily specialized now that if you don't put any fire resistance modules modifiers in it, you're basically working against its strengths. So there's literally only one meta for each armor set almost. It felt like, at least. I know it's not entirely true because, you know, all enemies will be able to do melee damage and a lot of them will be able to do range damage. So you could technically take the fire armor resistance stuff and mix it with a bunch of modules that gives you physical damage resistance. So that you basically have, you know, 2 ways of reducing the damage that you take from the same kind of enemy still. Yeah, I know. They are after us. Ooh, scary.
You've been here before, right? What trial will you run today?
Oh, okay, so we've done 2 of these, so we need to do the title.
Now's your chance to show you can snare Glinthawks. Lure them close to you, then tie them down in time to pass this test.
Oh, okay. Not that it doesn't sound like... I would say it sounds easy, but, you know, Glinthawks can be quite finicky still. So, like, most importantly, where the fuck are they? Like, there's one there. But what about the others? Surely we have to do more than one. So, this way? Calm it down. Kinda just wanna, like, get its attention, because those are pretty hostile. They need to be close enough before you can even do the thing. Whoa, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Oh shit, okay, so we got a critical strike them while they're... come on. We're just gonna do that 3 times. So... say just leaving trial area. Which anyway. I mean, it's literally right here. No fucking thing. Oi! Cut it out. Oh shit. God damn it. Where did you go? Where did you go? You're mine now. You belong to me. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Trial completed. Let me the fuck out of here. Because I don't want to fight all this shit. No way. It's just way too bothersome. Too many enemies. And just too many ways that you can get hurt. If they could just leave me the fuck alone, that would be great. That means we've completed this. Oh. Shit.
You won a blazing sun on your first attempt?
God, just the chaos going on around him. So will these birds like leave me alone now that I'm in a dialogue? I mean, I still feel a bit of shaking in the controller.
Another time.
The trials are ready.
Okay. That also gave us a skill point. Should we get this one or should we get this one? Kind of want to just get this one just so that have more space for resources. But if I can see this correctly on this, doesn't it say? Yeah, it says 190, so we have less inventory space? Because we are at 120, and I've completely maxed out our component capacity and everything. In terms of resources, at least. So unless... Oh, that's kind of funky. I didn't expect something like that would be tied to difficulty. Oh well. So where else do we have hunting grounds that need to be completed? Oh man, we have one way down here. Okay. And then where's the final one? Because there's one more beyond that. There. Okay, so let's go and check out this one first, just because it seems like we can get to that one a little bit easier. Just through fast travel. I wonder if it's worth freezing down a Thunderjaw. Because the thing is, if you use the rope caster to tie it down first, and then use projectiles to freeze it, then it gets out of the ropes that it's tied down with. Like immediately, basically. So you would either have to, so I guess the approach would be to freeze it down first without somehow getting hit. And then, okay, those are good guys, I think. Yes. And then once you've frozen it down. Oh, where did these guys come from? God fucking damn it. Times like this where, for instance, having a high frost resistance armor would be very beneficial. Because their melee attacks probably still... Where's that one going? Yeah. Probably still do way too much damage for you to want to be hit, even with armor.
Get ready for this.
You saved my life. I promise I won't waste it.
Easy.
Praise All Mother. Thank you.
Would have been easier if I'd hit those weak spots a little bit better. Okay, let's head over to the hunting grounds. Some shell walkers over on the other side of the water here. Just carrying goods around, minding their own business. Oh wait, was that a rabbit? We need a rabbit skin. Oh, I must have despawned. Oh well. Yeah, besides, that's not why we're here, is it? So, good sir.
Aren't you a little out of your way, Nora? Your sacred lands don't extend this far.
I go where I like. What do you do here?
I'm the keeper of these hunting grounds, which means, of course, that I'm the local representative of the Hunter's Lodge. To be more specific, I oversee the leverage trials here. Not that a vagabond Nora has any chance at passing them.
You might be surprised.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Pick a trial, and I'll tell you what you need to know.
Ravager versus machine. Oh shit.
For this trial, you must use the cannon on a Ravager's back to take down other machines. You can shoot the cannon off, or use that special spear of yours to take control of the Ravager and make it fight for you.
How does he know?
Oh, and here's a special tip. Try using tear blast arrows on Ravager cannons. They'll knock them off in one hit. All right.
I thought that would break them though. So Ravagers are those bastards in the outskirts, and then we gotta kill one of the... Oh, this... I remember this being like super difficult, even on normal. Jesus. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. But yeah, look, we only have a minute. Jeez.
They're scared from me.
That's not one hit, you bastard. You lied to me. It's not even... That was 2 hits. Oh shit. And now... There's no cannon. Well, there is, but it's all the way down here. It's like literally outside of the fucking thing. Can I even... So how many shots do we have? 75. Is it gonna be enough to take down one Thunderjaw and one Salvo? No. Not you. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna kill random shit. Fuck! Fuck, we could have done it if I had fucking killed that fucking watcher with the fucking cannon. Oh my fucking god. Dude, okay. Whoa, okay, I did not expect that. Oh, I'm so dead. I don't want to die now, though. Yeah, that was my only chance. Or run. Okay, so I know what to do now. Now that the Terror Blast arrow works, now I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. So wait, we can use them to kill any machine. But I thought it... Huh. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, it's like much closer now too.
Give you the upper hand.
Oh, that's not fair. I was just trying to fucking avoid getting killed. Oh, wait. But we did it. That's the thing, we did it. Still completed the trial. And it spawns us up here with the cannon. Wait, what? Can't pick it up though. Okay.
I can't believe it.
Neither can I. I mean, it worked, but holy shit.
I know who you are, girl. The Nora who can control machines. So I've got a trial just for you. This trial requires you to override Ravagers and get them to fight against a Thunderjaw. But if you can't control Ravagers yet, you're not ready for it.
What kind of bullshit trial is that?
For this trial, you must use the Thunderjaw's cannon to destroy Ravagers. You can shoot the cannon off, or use that special spear of yours to take... Oh, and you may want to use Terror Blast. All right.
Except it's not going to be one arrow. Lying piece of shit. I guess technically it could. Hold on. Yeah, technically it could. This might actually... Yeah, I might actually just do that. Because I don't use the sharpshooter's bow for damage anymore. We need to do... Okay. We need to do the Thunderjaw. Is that like a good way to get down there without going into the path of the Ravagers? Oh, just be patient. Suppose that works. Oh man, this could be tricky. Why is it not working?
Gotcha now.
you just lie down there and writhe in pain, please? Fuck, damn it. Where's the other weapon? So, what do we do about this one now? Whoa, what the? I guess he did. Shoot you in your heart, my dude. Gotcha. No weak spot. Oof. Did it. Free shock and handling coil. Okay. Was it worth it? I don't know. I mean, these fucking things are super expensive. But we did still beat the trial too. Yo.
I can't believe it.
I mean, this is the second time it's happened, so you better believe it. That means we gotta go to a freaking cauldron before we can do the last one here. Okay. The thing is, I don't know which cauldron it is, so I would either have to look it up or do all of them before we can do that one. Apart from this one tall neck though, we can see pretty much the entire map now. Well, and this DLC area, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we have a hunting grounds down here too. Got a corrupted zone. Oh yeah, I remember I went there and I got my ass whooped. Okay, well let's look at this thing because we can probably improve it. Well, maybe. I mean, we can increase its handling, but then it'll lose some of its shock damage, but is it too bad? Let's do like this. Ooh, we actually have a better shock module that increases damage for the explosive tripwire. That's actually really good. Okay. Oh, we can actually improve the handling of this thing even more. Do we need to, though? It's already reloading rapidly as it is. Sure, why not? So here's one gripe I have with the game though. In terms of armor. Because I did mention earlier that the meta mostly seems to be that, you know, you wanna say this is you know, resist ranged attacks armor, which is why we have resist ranged attacks modules on here. In order to boost the already existing ranged defensive capabilities to as high as we can possibly get in the game. So, you know, we basically can't reduce the range damage even more. But the thing is, like, we could also put these melee attack resistances on here instead, so that we can do 50-50 split between melee and ranged resistance. So, you know, just converting that current additional ranged resistance into melee. But here's the thing though, if we get the melee resistance armor, then that whole strategy becomes kind of pointless. Because, like, why would you put range resist modules on the melee one to even it out between ranged and melee, for instance, and vice versa? Just thinking. I guess the better approach would to be not just like, well, would maybe be to try and protect yourself against the kind of damage that you get affected by the most. Or rather, the ones that you're having a harder time avoiding taking. So ranged attacks are a little bit easier than melee ones because, you know, you can... the enemies telegraph their attacks and you can sort of move preemptively to guide their attacks to not hit you. When it comes to melee attacks though, there's so much shit going on around you that you usually just end up getting fucked. And they'll be like this random monstrosity off screen that just tramples you and deals an insane amount of damage. Seemingly out of nowhere because, you know, you don't expect it. Should we go down here though? Or should we maybe call it a day? I think I kind of want to call it a day because I've been working earlier today as well on stream related things. So yeah, okay, let's do that. Before I get ahead of myself and put down the control, let's just make sure to do a save though. So anyways, if you came along for the stream, if you're watching it on the VOD, or if you're here now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and that you'll return at some later point when I'm streaming to come hang out with me. That would be really cool. I've started to change my stream schedule now to that so that Tuesdays and Wednesdays I stream in the evening if I stream. So what that means is that I've turned it into an open slot rather than a hard set, this is the game that I play on this specific day. So assuming nothing else, I plan on streaming Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but sometimes in order to improve the quality of the stream or to prepare for a future stream, I definitely feel the need for that option to allow myself some extra time to get those things just right. And that's sort of why I set it up in that way. So I hope that works out for you just as well as it works out for me, hopefully. I'll still keep the weekend streams as they are right now, with RimWorld being the hard set thing right there, simply because that's a pretty good game to keep returning back to, and there's still a lot of stuff I want to do with that. And most people usually don't have time in the weekdays to sit down and hang out with me for hours on end on a stream, at least not until now from what I've noticed. So that's basically just a little bit of an update on that. But anyways, thanks to everyone who came by and so forth, and I hope to see you next